1,000 patients that you serve on an annual basis. When one of the 90,000 people that come through the doors to your emergency room every single year, you don't ask them whether they're Republicans or Democrats. Care less. All you want to do is save their lives and bring them back to health. That's what's important. That's what matters. And that's what we're fighting for. This hospital, since 2019, has been defunded by the state of New York to the tune of $350 million. $350 million in state funding that this hospital should have received, that it did not receive. Whether through grant funding at the state level or through the distressed hospital fund that exists specifically for hospitals in Numc's situation, you have not received a penny from the distressed hospital fund for 2 years. And the question that I'm asking, as we've reached out to the governor, as we've reached out to Commissioner McDonald, is why? Why is that happening? And so did the governor. For the benefit of the 270,000 patients that you see every day, for the benefit of the 80% of people who walk through this door who either have Medicare, Medicaid, or don't have the ability to pay, yet still receive the incredible health care that you provide every single day. Why is this happening? And more importantly, what are we going to do to stop it? You, the 3,600 employees of Numc, have the right to know that you have a paycheck next week, next month, next year, 5 years from now, and the patients and the community that this incredible hospital serves need to know that when their time of need comes, you will be here for years to come to serve that need. And so it is time to come together. I want to thank my colleagues in government, Assemblyman John Micklin. We have Nassau County Legislator Rose Walker. Presiding officer of the Nassau County Legislature, Tom McKevitt, here. It's time for us, politicians from both sides of the aisle, who stand together with you and with our Nassau County community to make sure that Numc, to make sure that this beautiful hospital and all that you do continues to not only survive here in Nassau County, but thrive here in Nassau County. That is our pledge to you, and we need to make sure that that happens. Thank you. God bless you for what you do.
Of the largest village in the state of New York, a village that this hospital has always been there for. Not only the village of Hempstead, but all of Nassau County, and we are here for you. I don't think that it is a coincidence that it has almost been a whole month with no rain. So I think that we're sending a message that it's time to end the funding drought for Numc Hospital.
Thank you, Mayor.
Dr. Ting, I've been coming to this building since 19. I see what happens here. When I read the news aids, I talk to people all the time. I see people, real people. Our first speaker today was a perfect example. We're talking about human beings. We're not talking about numbers. We're talking about all the people in this building, all the few people who are out there making them well. And doing a damn fine job. And that's getting enough credit. I take it very personally when elected officials in Albany jeopardize the hard work that we have been doing for 30 years to benefit not just the members of the clients, unfortunately, very few of us really end up here, but the number of civilians we bring here, we rescue at our own peril. We want to make sure that we're transporting them to a place that is nearby and is qualified to do the job, and that is this place. It's not just the person. In my opinion, this is the finest emergency room in Nassau County. We don't transport trauma cases here because it's close. We transport them here because it's the best. personally if Albany doesn't do the right thing by this hospital. Stop demanding resignations of people who you haven't even given the opportunity and the wherewithal to do the job properly. Give them the chance to succeed. Don't force them to fail. Holding it back.
What do you make that walk more?
That's good for country. Thousands of firefighters in this county who are going to take it personally too. So, elected officials, please stop playing politics with healthcare and do the right thing.
Next up, we have Assemblyman How we doing, Numc? I'm here to say Nassau needs Numc. For the last 7 years, as the representative who represents right here in East Meadow, the site that Numc is on, I have been proud to support each and every one of you every day. We fought for a cat lab, we're getting a cat lab. We have been fighting for funding, and we are going to ask the governor and ask the legislature to provide that funding. It is unthinkable that each and every one of you come here day to day to serve the public, and you do it so well. But when this hospital, who is a public health benefit corporation, you can't turn anybody away, and that is wonderful. But when each and every person comes here and they don't have the ability to pay, we treat them. And if we don't get reimbursement from the state, we can't survive. So it is time for Albany to come together to say Nassau needs Numc and to provide the funding that we so deserve.
First of all, I just want to say thank you, Numc. I'm here with Legislator Tom McKevitt, who actually represents this area. I represent the 17th Legislative District, which is right next door. I probably live as close to the hospital as almost as Tom does. I'm right off Levittown Parkway, and many of our residents come to this hospital because of serious injuries, God forbid burns, emergencies that happen at home. And where are they brought? Right here to this hospital, by our great fire departments, by our great medics, because you are amazing. My daughter was in a tubing accident while she was in high school. They went on their little break to Bethpage State Park. She hit a mogul, flew over, landed on her head. Where did we bring her? Here. When my mom fell at home and really banged herself up pretty bad, where did we bring her? Here. And although most of our doctors are here, those were the times that we needed you, as many people need you day in and day out. And I have to tell you, when I came here during COVID to make sure we brought you some food, things from bakeries that donated, just to say thank you. Because you not only were the workers here, you became the families of all the families that weren't allowed to be here. So let the state do what they're supposed to do. Give you the money that you deserve. We send a lot of money from Nassau County to the state, but we don't get it back in return. This is our hospital. We need you day in and day out. God bless bless you all, and here's Legislator McKinley.
Blocks from the other side of Turnpike. This hospital is part of the lifeblood of this community. Nearly 100 years. It's going to be here forever. It needs to be here. We need you. We're going to fight for you.
Welcome and thank you, Assemblyman McKevin. NUMC, let me hear you make some noise! Who are we? I can't hear you! What do we want? Funding! What do we want? Funding! And where do we want it? We don't want a state takeover! No! We don't want a psych hospital! No! We don't want housing! No! We want a hospital! I would like to introduce Lennox Bryson. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Lennox Bryson, and I grew up in this hospital. I started here in 1996 as an intern, and I am still here today. Why am I still here today? Because of our mission. We take care of the people that other people don't want to take care of. The UNC family, we are amazing. The state needs to give us our funding. We will make work in every way. So let's put our hands together for NUMC. Thank you, Dr. Bryson. Next up, our radiology department, Dr. Steve Lowe. All right, Dr. Lowe. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
NUMC is much more than a hospital. It's a lifeline for the community. It's much more than office spaces, patient rooms, and technology. NUMC represents, NUMC is family. NUMC is where, in times of need, our community knows it will be cared for, valued, and heard. As chair of the Department of Radiology, I have spent, like Dr. Bryson, almost 30 years here, almost half of my life. And I've seen many leaders come and go, but I can tell you in this moment, what we face. Megan Ryan is the leader we need. Much more than a CEO, she's the heartbeat of the hospital, just as the hospital is the heartbeat of our community. And today, we are here to call on for three things. First, as everybody before me has said, we need to restore the funding. Our community needs this, NUMC needs this. Imagine what we could accomplish with the resources we deserve. Imagine the lives saved, the patients healed, and the hope restored to those who have nowhere else to turn. Every dollar entrusted to us goes directly to those who need it most. Second, no state takeover. This hospital belongs to its people. NUMC is a trusted place where friends, families, and neighbors come together for care. A state takeover would bring uncertainty, stripping away the stability and the familiarity that NUMC provides. Our hospital is staffed by thousands of people who understand the needs of the community, who have built relationships with the community over the decades, and who deeply care for each and every patient. NUMC should remain in the hands of those who have dedicated their lives to it and who know its purpose. You have all been essential in maintaining the vision and mission of this hospital.
Megan has expanded services, extended hours, and made NUMC a place where everyone feels seen, heard, and empowered. But the strength has always come from you, the people who serve within it. Those who know our community, who know the needs of our patients, and who know that this hospital remains a safe and welcoming place. We cannot let this hospital be disrupted. I ask also for no change of leadership.
No.
Megan has taken us this far with no extra state support, moving against the odds. We've achieved new milestones, opening a state-of-the-art MRI and with a new cath lab on the horizon. This isn't just a job to me, this is family. You're all my family. I know the sacrifices you make every day for our patients. Back in February, I was a patient here myself, spending 2 weeks in the ICU. And now I stand before you today fully recovered because of the exceptional care of doctors, nurses, and staff like you. You are the heart of the hospital. I trusted my life to each of you, as so many others do, and now I need you, the hospital needs you to support. So let us stand together, restore the funding, no state takeover, no change in leadership, for NUMC, for our families, and for our future. We have the dedication and strength to thrive. Let us protect this hospital, this lifeline, and let us keep serving this community at NUMC with dignity, compassion, and hope. Thank you, and let us stand united for our future.
The mission statement of this hospital to provide the best care to the residents of Long Island, particularly its most vulnerable patients, and to offer the best possible education to the nation's next generation of medical professionals. This has not changed. We need state funding to continue this hospital's mission. Our next speaker.
Have provided services to almost 300,000 members of this very community in this year alone. We deserve to be paid for that. We don't want a state takeover. Our interim leadership, who should be permanent leadership, has led us in the right direction. They have made changes. They have implemented millions and millions of dollars in savings. Financial progress and have more millions of dollars in the bank in the past 10 months than we have had in the 5 years I've been employed here. In the last 5 years that I have been here, we have had 3 CEOs. The leadership that we have right now is the leadership that we need to move forward. We need the state to come in to support our funding. We do not need them to come in to take us over. The rumors are they're going to put houses here. We do not need houses here. We do not need to
Good job, guys. Good job, guys. Good job, everybody.
Thank you. Good job, thank you.
Sorry, my dad works here. That's why I'm here, guys. Right?
Awesome.
He's an OBGYN. He's inside.
You did great.
Thank you. I just want you all the time.
bring the energy, I bring the noise, I bring it everywhere.
Give you a big hand. Hold on, you can play.
My juice. Put it inside. Look.
What's it?
Juice. It's too cool. His eyes.
That's a juice you got in there? That's how you call.
Oh my God.
Quality care for those difficult circumstances, people struggling with chronic illnesses, the elderly and the underserved. But now this institution, this lifeline is at risk of closing its doors. If that happens, the hospital would be felt permanently beyond these walls. It would mean longer emergency waits, fewer options for specialized care, and less support for preventative health services that keep our community strong. Closing this hospital would be more than a financial decision. It would be a decision to turn away from people who depend on us, from families who have nowhere else to go, from those in our neighborhoods who trust that in their darkest moments, someone will be there to help them. Our hospital embodies the promise that everyone deserves access to health care. A promise that should not be broken. During my time here at NUMC, I have watched the safety net hospital shine during some challenging times. For example, throwing it way back. Avianca, Colombian plane, crashed.
I'm honored every day to serve as your interim CEO and president. I just want to let you guys know, I can assure you, every day your leadership is working tirelessly for you to save your jobs, to save the services, to save the hospital and our community. And we're going to keep doing it. The reforms that we have made over the past 10 months, just short 10 months, have quadrupled our cash. There's Perry somewhere. There you go. There's finance. Which is why we're able to keep the doors open, expand our services because of the great work that our finance team is doing, the great work that you're doing, the teamwork. So I just want to thank you all for pitching in and really becoming a team. And we're doing all of this while protecting the family of our healthcare providers. All of you that are standing here, all of you that are working inside today, that are seeing patients that are not outside, and all of you that are coming back tonight to work the night shift. Everybody, and I can't forget about our A. Holly Patterson family that came over here today. They take care of 450 residents that call A. Holly their home. So shout out to A. Holly. Everybody here today puts people over politics. And that's the way we run our facility. That's the way we do it every day. We have demonstrated that we are viable, that we can be sustainable, but we need our subsidies that we are owed. And we need to do that today. And we have pledged to New York State and to federal government, local entities, that over time we will require less and less because of the great work that we're doing. But I have to mention it. There is a legal and a moral. There is a legal and a moral obligation to fund us, to provide our gap funding so we can provide the services that Nassau County depends on, that our community needs, and that we cannot have any interruption in services or a healthcare crisis. So I'm going to end so you guys can get out of the cold, but I have to tell you, I'm going to end on this. Nassau needs Numc. Right, Nassau needs Numc.